great things about Sunday night suppers is it takes the whole community to make it happen. Throughout the year, different churches and community organizations sponsor meals to provide our shared meal that we serve on Sunday nights to our guests. Now, this year, because of COVID-19, the safest way for us to share a meal is outside in a curbside model. So our guests will drive up and we'll share a meal with them. We'll put a to-go meal in their car, and then we say, see you next week. And that's how we're sharing meals this year. So we were outside this past Sunday, and I was reminded again just how much of a community effort Sunday night suppers is. We haven't been seeing all of our guests come back this year yet. Maybe that's because they struggle with transportation. Maybe it's because what they really looked forward to on Sunday nights was sitting at the table with people, and so a to-go meal just isn't the same to them. And every September, it does take a while to start seeing our community come back together after being apart over the summer. So for a lot of different reasons, we're not sharing as many meals on Sunday nights, so we have some left over. This past Sunday night, we're outside. It's a beautiful Sunday night, and we have a lot of meals left over. And so all of our volunteers are talking, what are we going to do with these leftover meals? One of our volunteers sees somebody that they know across the street, because we're outside, so they see this person walking down the street, and they live right by the church. And our volunteer says to them kind of what we're doing and what's been going on and how Sunday night suppers has changed. And this person happened to be on the board of the Harbor. Now, the Harbor is a nonprofit that helps at-risk teens, a lot of runaways and struggling teenagers with housing and services to help them through this difficult time. So they have some residential facilities, some homes. And this neighbor of ours here at the church, this man that lives nearby, he's on the board of their organization. And so as he found out that we were going to have a lot of meals left over, he said, I could call over there to the Harbor and see if the girls would want some of these meals. And I'll drive them over there for you tonight. And so that's what happened. He called the Harbor, and they were so excited to hear that we had meals. The meals were from Moretti's last week, so that was delicious food. The girls were so excited. And then this neighbor brought the meals to 2 locations. So all of these residents at the Harbor, we shared a meal with them this past Sunday too. Sunday Night Suppers is a community effort. It takes all of us. And we were so encouraged to see that, even though we're not sharing meals in the exact same way that we used to, and even though we're not seeing all of our guests return, look what God did. If we weren't outside like that, our volunteer wouldn't have seen our neighbor, and they wouldn't have gotten to talking about what's going on with Sunday Night Suppers, and we wouldn't have learned that he supports the Harbor and that he is willing to drive over meals there on Sunday nights anytime we have leftovers. I am so encouraged by what God continues to do through the ministry of Sunday Night Suppers, and I'm so excited to be able to share it with you all. This year has been really different than we all expected, but God is still doing amazing things to bring us together, to bring communities together, and to serve those in need. This story's been encouraging to me, and I hope it's been encouraging to you.